So guys, welcome back again to this live. Thank you for joining this live. So today there are some basic things we need to talk about in this life. Firstly, P2B, as we all know him, is a man that always loves to carry the people in mind. He's a man that we all know to show competence, that he's a good leader. He's a man we have known to show selflessness, and he's a man we have known to don't go good things in the past because he was the former governor of Anambra State, and we all know the good things he did in Anambra State. He developed the schools in Anambra State. He did many things, so many things in Anambra State when he was governor. And then we all know what happened last year during the presidential election where the whole Nigeria came out to vote for P2B, and then the vote was tweeted, and then we all know what happened. It's not like it's a good news. So P2B have, despite the amid the hardship in the country and the suffering in the country, P2B have come out to say that he's ready to be the vice president. I don't know why he's not to go again as the main man, but he said that he's ready to be the vice president if he sees someone who will perform better than him. So it's actually saying that next year election that he is ready to be the vice president if he sees anybody that will work or perform better than him. I will all know him to be a competent leader. We all need to be a competent leader, somebody that's capable of changing this country because we have seen so many things that he has done in Nigeria, despite not being the president of Nigeria, he have done impact in Nigeria. Let's talk about the ones he did in the northern side when he went to northern side to break fast with them. We all know how he gave boreholes to those in the northern side. We all know how he helped to renovate hospitals in the northern side. And we all know how he gave scholarship to people in the north. And he have done so many things that the government have even failed to do, and he's not even the president of Nigeria. Then imagine if he now the leader of Nigeria, the things he's going to do, how he's going to make this country a better place for all. So let's see how it goes. Because right now he have come out to say that he is ready to be the vice president if he sees anybody who perform better than him. And then the question is now, who is now the next person? Because as I see it now, Tinubu might stay in that office for 8 good years because we all know how Nigeria works. Once somebody is in that seat, the person works stays for 8 good years. He does everything possible to be on the seat for 8 good years. And let's see if it will work out for P2B to be the vice president next election, be it that is coming 2027 election. And I think that election will be very hot because of what is happening right now in Nigeria. For over just 1 year in office of this current administration, we all know the shaking we are all seeing. We are seeing premium shaking like every day by day. We wake up to see an extra shaking. Because first of all, he came into office. I'm talking about Tinubu now, the president of Nigeria. When he came to office, the first thing he did was remove fuel subsidy, which implied that fuel might be sold cheaper or that they want to use the money to do better things in Nigeria. But since the removal of fuel subsidy, nothing has been done. Only thing that has been done is increase in the hardship of Nigeria. Now, right now, tariff plan for light is very expensive. People now pay a lot of money to get light. And also, they don't even used to give us the lights. They don't give us they don't have good water in the north. They don't have anything in Nigeria that have done for us. It's just looting people and collecting their money. And so let's talk about this headline now. That says that police confirm terrorist attack on Katsina General Hospital where women were abducted. This was the same case that happened a day today. I went live and I see that there was some hospital that was in Medjugorje that was robbed, and then they abducted so many nurses and patients and said that, and then now asked for ransom. Then I asked the question: in a country like this, where do you think people will get that ransom from? Because everybody is feeling the heat, everybody is suffering, nobody has any money anywhere. People are making daily food just to eat, and then after that daily food, the money is gone because they want to make if you make 10,000 naira a day, is nothing compared to the economy of this country. 10,000 naira a day now cannot even feed a family right now. Because if you buy cost of rice is expensive, tomato is expensive, onion is expensive. If you're not selling to manage, you cannot manage in Nigeria again because everything have started, everything life is now very hard in Nigeria. And I don't know, and I think that's why people are now into rituals and adoption and kidnapping because right now the rate of ritual is very high. Like how our youth now are into rituals is very high. You see a boy of 17 years kidnapping and killing his girlfriend, or you see a boy at 17 years buying his girlfriend just because he wants to make money to survive. And if you take those things, there are three things I've seen that is causing these rituals or these youths joining into to do the thing. One is peer pressure. Two is the hardship of this country. And then three is the family problem, because I have some persons that actually I know or have heard some persons that actually joined this issue of ritual because the family member was so ill that they asked for millions of naira, and there's no hope anywhere. There's no other choice because you want this person to live. You now have to go and do better things to make money, and that's why some ladies are even into hookup because they must survive. So all these things, you don't come out to blame the youth. You blame the origin, which is Nigeria government. If Nigeria government have given us a better governance, these things will not be happening because people can still work to work. Now, a graduate in Nigeria doesn't have any hope of getting job anywhere because let's assume it's someone that studied civil engineering now. Which company are you going to work? There's no company in Nigeria that we know that employs youth that have first class or that employs youth that graduate. They only employ people that knows what they are doing, which means they employ those illiterates that was busy learning how to work, and then those people that went to school to get the education and certificate are nowhere to be found in this country. Because if you take it now in the normal Nigerian system now, people that give jobs are illiterate that give jobs to illiterate. You see someone that spent his 4 years learning a skill, and then God blesses him, he now owns a shop. And then someone that went to school for the same 4 years and comes out with certificate and then start looking for a job, you now come and apply in the same office of an illiterate. That's the system of this country. It's no longer the educated, it's no longer what you know, it's now what can you do. That's just how Nigeria is right now. And also, the insecurity is looming in this country. Like, insecurity has taken us far away. Like, nothing is working in this country so far that this level of insecurity is high. Once the insecurity, there tends to be hunger. It's as simple as that. I keep on saying that. Once there is insecurity in the country, there tends to be hunger. And in a country that hunger, there tends to be more insecurity. So these two work hand in hand. No one can do without each other. Because if I'm hungry like this now, and I don't have hope of my next meal, the next thing I will do is I will look for a way to get money, which means I can do anything at any time to get that money so I will survive. And then that's what leads to insecurity, which means more people are entering into the kidnapping side, the robbery side, and the abduction side, thereby increasing insecurity in Nigeria. Because of what? They are hungry and they need to survive. There's a tweet here that I will not show it now, I'll show later. You know, I've been saying this thing now that these bandits and this unknown government are not working for themselves, they are working for people, and those people are our government. Let me just show you this proof now. So it's not be like as if I'm just saying things without facts. What did we do now? What this headline see that government, okay, not this one, not this one, not this one, what is that one? Because okay, now what? Because this is a lot of the things we see in Nigeria. I must look for that that proof, that headline, so that not look as if I'm saying this from my head. This is from a headline I saw, and it was so embarrassing, and it has exposed our leaders because I believe that the one that are working on empowering these people. Watch this. Let's look at this headline that says Edo governorship election. Police arrest thug with firearms who claimed local government chairman was supplying. I don't think they should have used claim because it's very obvious that our governments are the ones that are ordering these hoodlums, these talks. Let's take about what happened during the election of last year. We all know how talks invaded some polling units and then chased some voters away. Those talks, did they come on their own? No, they were sent by some group of politicians, by some group of leaders to stop that polling unit so that they can win the election, which now takes us down to corruption and bribery. And then if you ask yourself, how much did they pay them? 1,500, 2,000 naira. Highest 5,000 naira they pay this talk. And then talks will now go and disrupt election. These are definitely how they've casted up this their leaders. Because there's no way these talks work on their own. Who will give them money to get those arms? They are our leaders that does all these things. I saw these headlines and then I was so sure that this local government chairman was the supplier. And then they now have to now give it to talks to now do dirty jobs why they win and enjoy. And I'm so sure that after they won the election through their corruption and all, they will forget those talks. That's I should ask if those talks have sense or not. Because we all know how our leaders work. After working for them, they don't care about you any longer. And that's why, if you notice now, Wike is now against Tinubu. Wike is now fighting Tinubu's government, that Tinubu government is a failure. Remember when that Wike and Tinubu are close friends? Remember how Wike helped Tinubu to win the election? But because I think Tinubu is no longer facing Wike or no longer, giving Wike what he wants, then Wike is now outside calling and dragging the Tinubu government, and Tinubu government are failures, forgetting that he is also among the government of Nigeria because he's the FCT minister in Abuja. So these are all the things that we see in this country, and you'll be shocked that these things are happening. And then this one now I see amazing because I don't know how true that is or how possible that is now. This say that government abducts businessman in Kwara, demand 100 million ransom from family. 100 million ransom from family. How do they expect those families to get that money? And we all know how business in Nigeria now works. People hardly make profits. Everybody is now closing businesses because it's no longer working. Then how do you expect a businessman in Nigeria suffering the hardship of this country, going through the shaking in this country to get 100 million from? That's not possible, and that's insane coming from this government because how would they ask that huge amount of money, and where do they expect the family to get it from? 100 million naira. No businessman makes or have that money right now in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's either you are poor or you are rich, nothing like middle class any longer. Because if you're middle class and then they ask you 100 million, that means you're bringing almost your whole money to give to this to the government, and then the government will take it to their leaders because someone must have sent them to get that money and then give them little change, little token. I think this government can do better by thinking on how these people are using them for dirty works. So, guys, this is the end of the live. I will see you guys in my next live tomorrow. Stay tuned. Tune in the morning. I will give you a schedule when I will go live. They will discuss more on serious issues happening in Nigeria because things are happening in Nigeria daily, and I'm sure I'll bring it to you guys. Then, based on this Tinubu, P2B coming out to say that he is the vice president, what do you think about that? Comment in the comment section, and then I'll see you guys in my next live. Don't forget to share to your friends and subscribe if you are new here. This is breaking news Nigeria today. We give you breaking news daily as it comes from the oven. See you guys in my next live.